God, it's so beautiful to watch. Garlic powder has its own personality. It's such a good avocado. Look how perfect it is. Hi guys, I'm Emma Chamberlain and I'm gonna be showing you how to make my favorite coffee recipe and one of my favorite breakfast recipes. Gets out some anger while you're at it, right? It's very beautiful. Also, my voice sounds so weird right now because I'm losing my voice for some reason. I think I've been screaming too much. So I need to get some coffee in my throat ASAP. I'm also gonna be answering some questions. So let's get into it. First thing I'm gonna be making is a latte. So first I need a mason jar. Okay, it's from, why is it dirty? Okay, it's a little bit dirty, but it's fine because I'm the only one that uses it. This is my Chamberlain coffee mason jar. Then I need a few other things. This is my favorite almond milk, vanilla almond milk, and then this is my favorite vegan creamer to add into my coffee. And then I'm using this blend of Chamberlain coffee right now. It's the Careless Cat blend. This one's a great little medium roast. I kind of circulate through all of my blends with Chamberlain coffee. I don't really have a favorite, which sounds like it's too good to be true, but it kind of is too good to be true. I need ice too, so. All right, now let's get into some questions. Okay, first question, what is my favorite video I've ever done? That's a really good question that I don't think about often. I would say my favorite video that I ever have done would have to be probably my Coachella vlogs, just because I love the memories with my friends. Like watching them back is so fun. Basically any vlog of me traveling with family or friends is probably my favorite. Next question, as I'm grinding my coffee, what would you consider to be an overall style don't? You know, I'm somebody who really likes to switch it up when it comes to style, and I don't really like to follow any specific rules. Like, I break my own style don'ts, quote unquote, all the time. I feel like there is no such thing anymore to me. And that's because as long as it makes you feel good, I really think that any clothing piece is a yes. So I would say a style don't is don't wear something that makes you feel uncomfortable or doesn't make you feel like you. When you wear something you're proud of, you're confident, you're like into it, blah, blah, blah. But when you're like not into your outfit, you don't feel as good and you don't walk around with that confidence that you would have otherwise. So I would say that's my big style don't. And that's something that I make a big priority is like, if I don't feel good in the outfit, I'm just not gonna wear it. And that's that. God, it's so beautiful to watch. Next question, what's something that I feel like I couldn't pull off fashion-wise? You know, I have a really hard time with dresses. I feel like I don't look good in dresses. I think with dresses I struggle. So it's like majority, 99.9% of dresses, I don't feel like I can pull off. And there's the occasional dress that fits and looks good, but it's pretty rare. Majority of dresses I can't pull off. Dresses are really cute and sometimes they make me feel good, but usually they don't. My second favorite drink besides coffee is sparkling water with lime, but coffee is definitely my number one. I also like ice water, like just a good old ice water with like a little lemon wedge in it. Never hurt anyone. Anyway, back to the recipe. I got 2 shots of espresso in here. Then I add some almond milk up to about there. And that was a lot. It's okay. Then I take nut pod creamer, vanilla, and I top it off. And then it's done. And it's very beautiful. Very beautiful. Now it's time to start making breakfast. We're gonna be making avocado toast because it's the only thing I know how to cook, which is unfortunate. Okay, so here's what you need. Ingredient list, and then we'll get started. It's very easy to make, but I feel like everybody makes their avocado toast a little bit different, and that's why it's kind of fun to watch. I feel like mine's pretty basic, but you guys can be the judge. So first you need avocados, of course. Then you need your bread of choice. I freeze mine. I get like this bread that's like this like spelt bread. I don't know what that even means. It just tastes really good. It's like spelt sourdough bread. And I cut it up and I freeze it so that it doesn't go bad. So this is why it looks weird. We have lemon juice, salt and pepper, onion and garlic powder. Although my garlic powder is like rock solid, so I don't know how I'm gonna handle that, but whatever. Everything but the bagel seasoning and chili flakes and hot sauce. I like Cholula. Whatever you like is fine. Sometimes I add an egg on top, but I'm not really in the mood today, so we're just gonna do basic avocado toast. Step 1, toast your bread. While we're toasting the bread, we answer questions. My favorite part about making a coffee company, I mean, it was honestly all of it. I love tasting the coffee. That's obviously fun. It's great for me to be able to just like, you know, have coffee at my fingertips at all times. That's amazing. Most favorite part would have to be just learning more about coffee and the coffee industry. It's really interesting, and you know, I just had some great people around me and great people on my team that just taught me everything I'd ever need to know, and I'm just very grateful for that. So I think learning more about coffee and the industry, that's probably my favorite part. I think what makes Chamberlain coffee a little bit different from other coffee companies would have to be like the playfulness of it. I feel like most coffee companies tend to be very serious, but we wanted to keep Chamberlain coffee very casual and lighthearted and fun, and I think that that's what kind of sets it apart. By the way, avocado is cut, so now we're gonna scoop it out into a bowl. Scoop it out. This is a perfect avocado, wow. Oh, that's such a good avocado. Look how perfect it is. If I could have a superpower, it would be to heal people. Like be able to go like zing, and I just heal someone from an injury, whatever it may be. I just want to be able to heal people with my finger. That would be life-changing. Next thing we're gonna do for the avocado toast is mash the avocado with a fork. So go crazy with that, have fun with it. Kind of takes a second. Gets out some anger while you're at it, right? If I didn't live in LA, I would probably, I'd probably be living in San Francisco, but I don't know if I want to live there. If I could live anywhere, I would still live in California, but I'd live by the beach somewhere, maybe in Malibu or something like that, because I just love it over there and it's a lot more chill. And I don't know if that's technically, I don't know if Malibu is technically considered LA, but it doesn't feel like it's LA when you're there. So if I could live anywhere, I would live there. A secret beauty tip for clear skin for me would be a few things. Number 1, go to the dermatologist and talk to a professional. I went on medication for my acne, and that's what truly healed my skin. And I don't think that I would have the skin I have right now without that. So I think that, you know, contacting a professional is huge, but also moisturizing a lot. I used to kind of neglect the moisturizing step, and it's very important. Okay, so now the avocado's mashed up. I'm gonna add in a little bit of salt, a little bit of pepper. I'm gonna add a little bit of lemon. That was a lot. I always overdo it on the lemon. Then I'm gonna add some garlic powder, just a tiny bit. You really don't need much. I think that's probably enough. God, it actually smells good. It doesn't smell like raw garlic. It's like garlic powder has its own personality. I'm going to have to hit this against my counter to break it up a little bit, so. A little bit of onion powder. The onion powder really adds a flavor that I would have never imagined, so a tiny bit of that. And then I add a little bit of chili flakes. And then we mix. As you can see, it looks very delicious. If I could collab with any fashion brand ever, it would definitely be Louis Vuitton. I mean, no doubt in my mind. I just feel this like warm, fuzzy feeling with them, and like working with them in any way is always a pleasure and such a honor. Sip of coffee time. Toast is out of the oven, so I'm gonna spread the avocado on top. I rarely get starstruck, I would say, but I have been starstruck before. I would say I was starstruck when I met my favorite YouTuber, Cody Co. I was on Cody Co's podcast a long time ago when I was like 16, and it made me so nervous to meet him. And he was the first person I'd ever met. Him and his girlfriend, Kelsey, I met them, and I was just such a massive fan. And like getting to meet them was just crazy. And I just remember being so beyond nervous, but now I'm friends with them and they're amazing. And it all worked out, but I was very embarrassingly nervous. I was like shaking, talking really fast. I was a mess. I'm somebody who doesn't really believe in regrets, so I don't regret anything in my whole life. Isn't that kind of crazy? But it's like, you know, there's obviously things that I would do differently now, but it's like, there's nothing I can really do about things that have already happened, right? So, I try not to have regrets, to be honest. Like, I look at it like this. Every single thing that I've ever done made me who I am. I don't want to take any of it back. You know what I mean? Something that I wish I knew when I was younger was that nothing is that serious. Like, everything seems so serious and so life or death in the moment, but in literally less than a year, something can be so, like, such a distant memory and not matter anymore. So don't dwell too hard in the everyday stuff. Like, there's a bigger picture. I feel like I never thought of life that way, and recently I started to, and I think it's really helped. Done. I'm done with the avocado toast. I didn't really tell you what I did. I topped it with some olive oil, everything but the bagel, seasoning, and Cholula, and now it's done. It's kind of very pretty. Cheers. Okay, so I have my avocado toast here and my coffee. This is just like so beautiful to me. I need to take a photo of this avocado toast because I'm really proud of it. The last show I binged was The Vow on HBO Max, and it's about a cult. It's a little bit scary, but I like it just because I'm very interested in like the human brain, how it functions and all of that. And this kind of shows a deep dive on like a weird psychological thing that goes on with cults. And so that's really interesting. But I'm also constantly binging The Office. The last person I texted was, let me look, my friend Olivia. My favorite emoji is that one that's like the pouting emoji. I love that one. I use it so much. I also just like the red heart. Like, I feel like it's just so like quick and effective. You know what I mean? All right, guys, listen, thank you for watching me cook and hanging out with me. Let me know how you think I did. Would you eat this? I mean, I feel like it's pretty good. I'm enjoying myself. But let me know if you guys would eat this and or drink this. For more videos like this, make sure to subscribe to 17's YouTube channel. If you want to check out my YouTube channel, my name is Emma Chamberlain. My name is Emma Chamberlain on all social media platforms, if you want to look me up. Also, if you want to drink the same coffee as me, chamberlaincoffee.com. It's also my coffee company. And I think that's it. Thanks for hanging out with me. Try this out and let me know what you think. Bye.